Hey YouTube family, this is Angie Styles. Just wanted to do a recap of September. So, kind of what I've been up to this month. It's the fall season, and yeah, it's really kicking in fast. So, during the early part of September, I celebrated my aunt, my beautiful aunt, uh, a huge milestone. She turned 80 years old. My family came from all over to celebrate her amazing 80th birthday. We had an amazing time. And then on 9/11, I was in a very reflective mood. I was actually asked to participate on Lashia's Pass or Play game show, which was so much fun. Terrell, the beautiful singer Terrell, was my opponent. It was such a vibe. We had such a great time. And so I think that episode will air sometime in October. So stay tuned for that. So we went backstage. We were just chatting backstage after the taping. And I was just letting them know I was feeling a little melancholy that day, as I do every year on 9/11. And the reason for that is because uh, Tuesday, 9/11, 2001, 23 years ago, I was on my way to the World Trade Center, to the Twin Towers, actually to Tower One. And I was with my sister. It was about, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning, not too far off before, just maybe a few minutes before impact. And only the angels, only the angels saved us. It was quite a day, and I will never, ever forget it. I think about the 3,000 souls that were lost that day, and I feel so grateful that my life was spared. And it does make you question why. Um, your life gets spared when something like that happens. But like they say, it just wasn't my time. But just to recap that whole day, I had a little birdie in my ear telling me not to go with my sister. She asked me to go with her. She had an appointment at 9 o'clock at Cantor Fitzgerald on the 104th floor. And she wanted me to ride with her, and I just happened to be off that day. So I told her, yeah, I'll go with you. And then as I started getting dressed, a voice whispered in my ear, don't go. And the second time, it whispered it again, don't go. By the third time, I was calling her, telling her, I'm not going. Something's telling me not to go, and I'm not going. But she begged me and begged me and begged me, and I ended up going with her. So we had quite a few things that kind of interrupted our flow from getting there at the time of impact, which I credit that to the angels slowing us down. So right before we crossed into the tunnels to get over to the World Trade Center, Tower One, uh, her boss called and said the appointment was canceled. And miraculously, we turned around after she didn't want to believe him. She called up to the office. The assistant verified it. Your name is not on the computer, not on the calendar. You do not have an appointment this day. And we ended up turning around, getting back on the turnpike. And I turned on the radio. What did we hear? Tower One had just gotten hit by a plane. And when I tell you, the feeling was so crazy. I mean, she lost control of the wheel. She could barely drive because she knew that um, many of her friends and the people she was going to be meeting with did not make it. So our family was watching on TV, watching people just jumping out of the windows from the 80th floor up, and they're thinking that we are in there, and they're not thinking that we're alive. So my family members were pretty grief stricken, thinking that we didn't make it. And I'll just tell you, it was nothing but God that turned us around and his angels that slowed us down. And it was such an emotional day. When I got back to Jersey, I literally got out the car and kissed the ground. I kissed the dirty ground. Yes, I did. I was so grateful to God for my life. And so every year on 9/11, I reflect on my life and how grateful I am to still be here. So I just wanted to share that story. I know it may not resonate with some, but hopefully it does resonate with others who either lost someone that day on 9/11 or you had a similar experience like mine. And if you did, please share your experience with me. Um, Let me know if you did have an experience similar to mine or if you lost anyone, a loved one on that day. 9/11 will never ever leave my memory. It will always be there. And I will always be grateful to God because of Him sparing my life. So I just wanted to share that. So that was on 9/11. And then um, I did the karaoke live show with Terrell and friends. That was an amazing time. We performed songs from Y2K 2000. So check that out. You can definitely watch the replay with Sherelle, the amazing Sharon rather, and Terrell, and the amazing Shandy Cheek, and also the beautiful Lady Campion. And yeah, that's my month so far. My recap. I just wanted to share that unforgettable day, 9/11, with you all, especially. And stay tuned. I have a lot more coming for Angie Styles. So check me out. And I wish you all the best. You know, just embrace life, celebrate life, and give all your gratitude to the man upstairs. He's the reason why you're still above ground and make every day count in your life. That's all I want to say to you. That's the message for today. You know, celebrate life. And I love you all. Stay blessed, okay? And enjoy each and every day because it's definitely a gift. Take care.